right, y'all, get the popcorn poppin'. You're with Poppin' with Robin, and you know I'm going to give you unfiltered opinions of mine. They're just my opinions, like they say about rear ends. Everybody's got one. So here's mine. Here's what. This video is about the Real Housewives series. Listen. Oh, and wait till the end, because I'll tell you what's what. Okay? The Real Housewives shows and these movies about older women, I mean, come on. These Real Housewives, if they go through a divorce, they've got a whole entire law firm to handle it for them. The only thing they have to worry about is breaking a nail on camera. Yes, they do have to deal with, I believe, made up and scripted most of the time, but they do have to deal with, like, love triangles on camera in front of the world. But you signed up for that, right? Ugh. The most glamorous thing going on in my life is sweeping the water from my basement into the sump pump, crying in my backyard, which is across the street from a boarded up house and the river. So, I mean, at first I didn't feel sorry for these housewives, and I have to be perfectly honest, I watch them all the time. Hey, Beverly Hills, you're my favorite. New York's pretty good too. I don't really care for the others, but I watched them to kind of, at first, to see how the other half lived, and then I realized after watching them season after season, I realized that a lot of it is scripted. I realized that they literally just fight over the stupidest crap. Like, it's drama, of course, and they're right. You know, I watch the reunions, and it is just a lot of drunk ladies, and it seems like every one of them is going through a divorce or been through a divorce while on the show. I don't know what that has to do with. I don't know if it's just the drama, or they maybe get hooked on the fame and their husbands have had enough, or it's just made up for the shows temporarily. I mean, shoot, give me a break. Some of them decided to turn to be lesbians. I mean, it seems like they'll do anything to get camera time. And listen, I don't know what's what. I'm just a little grandma in Indiana. I don't know what the hell these women go through in their lives. Just like, and that's what we have to think about when we watch these TV shows and movies. Just like they don't have any idea what our life is like. You know, we go through a divorce, get $15 a week in child support with 3 babies. You're in a small town, so you see your ex-mother-in-law every stinking day at the McDonald's. Or everybody knows your business in town and they add something to it, right? They make up crap about you. You know, my mother-in-law, when I was taking care of my first baby, my mother-in-law at the time would go around bragging, and she would just come and put her arm around me too. Anytime she saw me, and she'd say, "You know what? You're the best mama ever." And then once I divorced her cheating, lying sack of crap son, yeah, I was the worst person on earth. Yeah. So, I feel y'all, if you're in real life and you're going through crap, but hey, I watch these Housewives series because it gives me an escape from my life. And just like, you know, I always think, well, maybe if there was a series about real life, real reality, you know, Midwestern grandma, Midwestern housewives, maybe it would be a hit. There wouldn't be a whole franchise or whole series on it because people would be like, that's not real. They would say, that's not reality. How is she going to feed those kids? You know, she's got to have 3 nannies, you know, living in an apartment next, you know, in the next room or something. And, yeah, these Hollywood types wouldn't believe that our reality is reality. They would think it's made up for the TV. Just like I believe these Real Housewives lives are made up just for TV. And listen, I'll be the first one to pop off and say, I understand it's not all BS. It's not all made up, right? For the cameras. But, you know, these Real Housewives, they have private jets. Private jets, PJs. Give me a break. They have a PJ for private jet. They say PJ. Does he have a PJ? Oh my God. How pretentious and just an a-hole to say that. Well, does he have a PJ? Give me a break. Give me a break. Yeah, I'm popping off. I mean, they've got private jets and yachts, and they can fly to wherever, some beach in some tropical island with their friends and drink away their problems while their lawyers all fight for more alimony. You've got kids in laundry. You've got kids in laundry. Right? I feel you. I've been there. Don't let them make you feel bad about your life. All right? Because they might think that your life is so much better than theirs. All right? You just hang in there one more day. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. There are always people worse off than you. There are always people worse off than you. Yeah, you know, they may be famous and have a lot of money and, you know, the 10,000 square foot house, and they might have to downsize to a 5,000 square foot house. You've got real jobs and kids and laundry and dog poop to deal with. School baloney, school lines, ex-husbands cheating on you in a small town where everybody knows your business. Don't worry about it. Watch the shows, but remember, there's always somebody worse off than you. Always. Right? You may be crying in your backyard. You probably don't have time if you're going through a divorce and you live in a small town and you get kids. You don't have time to be flying off in a private jet to Italy or somewhere to cry. You don't have time for that. I get it. You've got to work. You've got to feed those kids. You've got to deal with exes and all that drama. You've got to figure out what are you going to do day to day, just surviving day to day. And it's hard to dream when you're just surviving day to day. I feel you. It's going to be okay. Just get through another day. It's going to be okay. I'm proof. There were days in my 20s when I was going through a divorce and 3 kids under 5, and I didn't think I was going to make it. But you know what? I made it. Those days, there has to be days when you didn't think you were going to make it, when you didn't want to make it, when you wanted to give up. But then you remembered. You remembered you're a mama or a grandma. You've got kids or grandkids or dogs to take care of. I mean, everybody has their reasons for going on. Just find your reason, right? Just hang in there one more day. One more day. Hang in there one more day, and the most amazing thing can happen. I'm proof of it. Watch my video about making your dreams come true. I made my dream of writing come true at 54 years old. I made it happen. So you get through all this baloney you're going through right now and start to dream, right? You can do it. I mean, there's Google nowadays. Google whatever makes your heart sing, whatever brings you joy. If you don't know what brings you joy, if you don't know what makes you happy, start writing down any moment where you feel happy. Who were you with? What were you doing? Right? You're going to be okay. You just hang in there. Keep watching these housewives because there's something else. And please watch my video on my movie reviews. Because I tell you what's what. I pop off. This is Robin, and you're with Popping Off with Robin. Have a good one, Light.